Hello, SolarLoon here, and this is another of my weekly streams. Well, bi-weekly, I guess, streams. Hi. Let's see here. Yeah, hi. So, in case you're new to the stream, my name's SolarLoon. I am basically an independent game developer, more or less. I've been working on this game project of mine called Gearend, a Metroid-like, for about a year and a half, roughly. It's very close to being done, and I stream game development here on YouTube. And yeah. That's always fun. If anyone has any issues like seeing me or hearing me or anything like that, let me know. Actually, oh, I forgot. I was supposed to get some music going. Let me see if I can get that real quick. Not sure if it's going to open over here or... Yes, okay. Let's see. So yeah, this is a game I've been working on for a while. I wanted to just stream some development on it. And I'll go into like a little more detail of like how far. This didn't save my information. How far I'm at where I am like when it comes to development. I'm pretty close to being done. But yeah, we'll see like the specifics. Strange. Hold on. Play. Oh, I might have an audio issue. Hold on. Yeah. Something's not working correctly. I can't get music playing back. That's no fun. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, I think... Okay, there we go. Alright, so music is working. Okay. Alright. There we go. So yeah, if the music's too loud, let me know. This is Tetra by Format on the Chiptunes Win album. So I'll just call out the song and stuff when I see it. Or, you know, when we go into it. Let's see, I'll try to answer any questions that come to me. Put that over there. Maruku Junrei, howdy Loon, it's been a while. Hello. Good to be back. Good to see you. In a sense. Okay, so this is, okay, great. So I'm getting, yeah, messages from Freenode. Let's see. Okay. So this is the current zone of the game. Well, I guess I should show it actually, in case people don't really know like what this is. Oh man, I guess I should start from scratch to kind of explain things. So the engine I'm using is called BDX. It is a non-standard game engine, but I mean it's a normal game engine. It's just not Unity and not Unreal, basically. This is also Linux, so it's just like this is not your usual setup, I guess you could say, in a sense, but it works fine. Yeah, so this is an engine that is basically integrated fully into Blender, more or less. So like data is exported from Blender and loaded right into the game when you press play. It's exported and it starts the game. The engine is built on top of libgdx, which is obviously, well not obviously, it is running on Java. So this is basically you press P, it exports the data, it starts the game. And there we go. So this is the intro cinematic, basically. So I didn't want to have like a lot of text to the intro cinematic. It's just maybe like 5 paragraphs or something, 5 message boxes, and then you're free to go. Let me see if I can keep this chat on my screen so I don't have to keep boxing around with it. Also, if I'm too quiet, let me know. Or if I'm clipping, I guess, also let me know. Let's see, this can go over here. Okay, this can go over here. Yeah, all right, that should basically work. So I'll show a little bit of the game in a couple of seconds. Let's switch songs. And the game, of course, has music and stuff. I just like to, you know, when I'm programming, have other people's music. This is Capsule by Ayo Shut Duff. Chiptunes equals Win, volume number 3. Okay. So in Gearend, you can equip. Their sound too is just really kind of quiet. You can equip different parts, and you know there's different weapons, there's different core parts, there's different leg parts, and of course you know they do different things. So the core parts kind of are like passive changes. The arms are weapons. The leg parts are movement, more or less. Let me get my mouse cursor out of the way. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's actually so quiet when it comes to the... Let me get off the elevator. Why it's so quiet when it comes to the, like, game SFX volume. It's just really quiet, but I don't know. I'll have to fix it later. There we go. So I'm at the stage where actually, like I could basically like make sure all the items are in the right spaces and release the game. It's I believe playable to the end. But I wanted to add a little bit more to the game, specifically for just better gating purposes, just to kind of make it a little more expansive, less like have a little bit of back and forth, but not too much, but also not too little, where you're just kind of like going from singular zone to singular zone. I want some level of like having to return to different places and things like that. What's in this room? I've forgotten. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Captain Cyberspace, hello. How are you feeling? Mariku Junrei says, looks smooth as butter. Thank you. I hope it at least looks smooth. It's pretty smooth, I think. Not too bad. So the general idea of this game is that you start off in the hub zone in this area. And in order to free... basically this is the robotics lab. And in order to free the humans that are left in the robotics lab, you have to reestablish connection to the panic room where they're holed up. And you have to go to 3 different zones, apart from this one, to do that. And of course, coming back here is necessary too. So you have like 4 zones. This zone, a communications and weapons testing zone. That looks kind of bad. This like thing down here. This like cabinet kind of looks weird. I might fix that. Oh, let's see. I always forget O&M. Thank you. There are some glitchy video things going on. Yeah, okay. Let's fix that. I always forget. I always have to do this for every... I don't know if I have to do it every time or for every stream or what. Let me see real quick. Basically, yeah, I have to turn on VSync. I think. Let's see. Yeah, sync to VBlank. I should fix it. That's all, but I thought you would like to know. Yes, I would like to know. Thank you for telling me. Otherwise, I would have just completely carried on. And it would have been kind of a travesty. Thank you for your help. So yeah, I'm just kind of showing a little bit of the game, what it looks like, how it plays. And we're going to be doing some development on this and looking to improve it. Yeah, you can't make that jump at the beginning of the game. Let's head down to the water zone. Yep, getting a little bit of stutter. I forgot to end that with a... I'm going to fix that right now, because otherwise I probably won't remember. Waterzone.txt. This is set up a thing. This, yeah, I did not delineate this correctly with parentheses. Ow. Let's see. I should just use my gun. That's what I have it for ranged attacks. There we go. Captain Cyberspace, I saw some devlogs about Gearend very long ago. Nice to see it evolved. It's nice to see how it evolved. Yeah, it's been a while, and it's... Actually, this is, in case you are maybe new, you don't know about this game, this is a game that I made. Basically, the core idea for this game, where you are a robot, a little red robot with a square head that equips different parts, is an old idea. And I tried this before, and I gave up because it was too hard. And now I came back to it about 1.5 years ago and did it again, and here we are. Now we have this. Or now I am working on this. It's still not completely done. Let's see. Let's see. Nathan Miller says, that message dialogue box's background animation reminds me of Mega Man Legends. Very nice, because that's exactly where I got it from. I played the... Hold on. Okay, that's cool, yeah. That's... Actually, let's fix that, because that's probably not a good thing. Let's head over to... I'm not sure how it's changing the... well, I guess it shouldn't be... It should be okay. Let's try switching. Yeah, it seems okay. These spikes need to be above the water line. And you don't think, oh, well, maybe I can like jump down or something. That's bad. We don't want that. Save. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Wait, what? Stream cut out. That's great. It just randomly cut out right there. Alright, well, whatever. I'll have to keep an eye on it. If he keeps cutting out, I'll have to quit. Or, postpone the stream. But, yeah. That shouldn't happen. I don't know why it did. Let's see. Yeah, if it cuts out, it seems like it's always basically something on... It might have been switching, scenes in Blender. It just consumed my CPU and kicked out the stream. That's possible. I'll keep an eye on it. Consuming, like, playing the game while switching scenes, that might have been part of the issue. I'll see. It might be just the stream being kind of weird. RQ Pain, you made this? Yes, I did make this. Okay, ow. That's not a good setup. Let's see. Yeah, so this game has been in development for a long time, and it is cool to see how it changed over time. How I just kind of like over time, continuously, you know, it's getting better. It's cool for me to see too. It's encouraging. Ow. There we go. At the top left, you have your health, which is represented as kind of like a dot matrix thing. And then below that is your energy. You use energy when you like attack. You use energy when you use special skills like boost and stuff like that. Okay. Keeping an eye on my stream health over here. Yeah, so eventually you'll have to, like I said, basically you'll go through each zone and reactivate the satellites and things like that. And this is one of the zones, the water purification zone, which is naturally lots of water-related things, raising tide, water levels. This, let me take that. Turn on strafing helps. I can just... There we go. This ain't... I might be able to make it. There we go. Cool. Okay. Not a problem. I might want to put this guy in the turret over to the right and have the crushers like move over to the left or something like that, just because he's not really doing much of anything here that's really of use. I'm gonna do that real quick. This water doesn't really need to be here, doesn't really help anything. And this... Okay, yeah. Let's rearrange this. Because this really can be over here. These can be switched. Like that. This can maybe be here. There we go. Cheap. That was cheap. Maybe I should have him like not actually shoot until he's on screen or something. Yeah, let's do that. Let's add a delay so that he doesn't just like completely shoot without you seeing he's there yet. Let's see. Where's the fire? Let's see. Thing. We want a boolean. on screen equals false. And then if inside frustrum on screen equals true. Up. My like my GPU just like powered up, like it just kicked up a notch. I'm not sure why. Okay, if on screen. So this should make us that it only basically activates once it gets on screen. I really should have probably done this for every enemy, but them's the breaks. I just don't have the. Well, I guess I could like engineer this somehow. I could do this in main and then have everything in here depend on the result of super.main. And then mine, it really is quite its movements are strange, but that's okay. Flip the switch. Actually, I don't like him being there either, because he fires, like, he just rains down on you. That's kind of a cheap tactic. So maybe... Yeah, he just doesn't really, he's not really useful at that stage. I need something that just kind of shoots. I'll just put a sec cam there. I don't know why I didn't think of it. Let's delete this thing. And add a sec cam. Okay. I'll do the same thing for the sec cam as I did for the other enemy. Instead of on screen, I'll change this to was seen. Okay. And then we say if inside frustrum was seen equals true, and then we say if wait timer dot pause, if wait timer dot, or if was seen, then wait timer dot resume. Okay. All right. So basically, actually, let me see what O&M, that sexy arm boy animation. Yeah, it was. I was really going for more of like a kind of, man, I am horrible at this. I was really going for more of like a, like just kind of a weird, stupid animation, but it kind of turned out a variety of ways. So we'll just call it just kind of a weird animation, kind of an odd animation considering they're all robots. Okay, I gotta fix this. I gotta make this like less annoying. I'll put a boat here. I'll put several boats because really you shouldn't slip through any of them. Yeah, so you can go down there if you like want to, but it's pretty hard to miss. Yeah, to miss the boats. Yeah, that's good. I guess I could go with 3 and just move them over. Well, there's... Yeah, actually, let's go. No, let's go with 4. Go with 4. That's good. This kind of gives the player the idea, like maybe I should just go like jump left. Like I want kind of like if you explore, you find a little bit more there. Yeah, so you can go. Okay, cool. I think this is gonna like kick it all the way back to, yeah. Whoops. Alright, well anyway. This is another zone entirely. I don't know if it's gonna even load. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's even gonna load. I must not have saved. Okay. Alright, so we made some changes here, so that's good. Let's save. Yeah, so this is a Metroid-like. I've been working on it. It's going pretty well. Let's switch the music. Let's see. This is Dream Big, Head in the Clouds by Boy Without Batteries on Chiptunes Win, Volume 3. Okay. Let's see. Hold on, let me kick this out. Okay. O&M. Oh, I didn't. I just now caught this. This was referring to. Yeah. He says, "What is it going Super Saiyan to?" He's talking about my GPU. It's like it's humming something crazy. It's just like, I mean, like it's absolutely going crazy. Let's see. Okay, so we fixed this. We fixed, or rather, we did this. We did this. I need to. Basically, I made some changes to an object. I need to make those changes to every object that I made. Like every similar object, I guess you could say. Basically, I shrunk one dimension of water on one scene in one blend file, and I need to perpetrate that change throughout other blend files. So this is done, this is done, this is done. I need final and com. Okay, and then let's see. ET says, I just watched Dig in the Carts documentary today. Really great. Early history of video game music. Oh, I haven't seen that. Haven't heard about it. I think that's all the objects. Let me write that down actually, because that sounds like something that would be interesting to me. Where can I write it down? I'll write it here. Digging in the carts. Okay. All right. So that's good. Go back to Hub Zone because that's what we're working on today. Nathan Miller, odd question. If you could go back and do it all again, would you stay with Blender and BDX? I think I remember you doing the original BG until finding BDX, but still, same tools or different? That's a good question. Not weird at all. I would probably, at this stage, go with BDX again for this, just because I made changes to BDX that got like merged in that improves how the engine works when it comes to just bigger games in general. So like before you had to have like your entire game in a single blend file, now you can split it out. Before playing the game from Blender would like freeze Blender. Now you can have them running in parallel. Like that kind of stuff is, you know, I would say they're improvements. I don't really need to have this here actually. Well, let me see. You should have saved. See, you'll be okay. Yeah, that's fine. I think those are pretty major improvements, and it's really encouraging to have them merged into BDX, and to have a lot of, you know, I put forward a lot of work to improve the engine I use, BDX, and I think at this stage it's pretty solid. It's a pretty solid engine. This is a little bit of a special case because Gearend is a 2D game, so I might have been better off just using a 2D engine in certain respects, but at the same time, even if I didn't use, regardless of the engine I used, I still learned a ton of like how to actually structure my game and what I would need to do to like properly have it work next time. But even still, I managed to optimize this pretty well. Like I'm sitting on like maybe 50% of my CPU being unused, and that's just one core. Like I'm using one core. And like 50% of the CPU is unused. So this is pretty light, I think. It's pretty light on resources, which is good. Let's see. So I wanted to, let me see what I have here. I wrote down like this is the gameplay sequence. So I'm writing down like what's the kind of path you would take to beat the game. And then from that, I'm kind of like, what do I need to do? Where do I need to go? So you get the pistol, you go here. You get the sword, you go here. You get the skates, you go back to the comm zone. You get the bazooka, and you can complete the comm zone. You go to the hub and get the shield. Okay. Then you can go to the water zone, get the fans, go to the ruin zone, get something else, I guess, and then come back. Well, I guess you don't really need to get anything from the ruin zone, because if you got the fans, you're good. So I can just put something optional in there. Alright, so I just need to put like another area here. That's basically what I'm looking at, where I'm sitting on. So I gotta figure out exactly where I should put this and what I should do. I could put it up here, or I could put it down there. Put it up. So you just rise up the tower. And then like, maybe it's up here somewhere. Get the shield. That could work. Yeah, that could work. Let's switch the music up a little bit. Let's go with oh, this is pretty good. Cal Canoncule. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Cal Canoncule by Fark on Chiptunes Win Volume 4. Yeah, I think I like that idea. You go up north, you go up here. Yeah, okay. I like that. Wait. Yeah, okay, that can still work. We'll do it like that. That's fine. Wrong. We'll go like this, maybe like that. Or maybe 3. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need this. Actually, I guess I'll need to like 3 here and then 2 there. Yeah, that's good. Captain Cyberspace, which OS are you using? I'm using Solus, Linux. Okay. I really like this idea, but I'm not sure if I want to pursue it. Yeah, okay, why not? This gives just more opportunity for something. That's fine. I'm also kind of hesitant to put a lot of invisible walls in places, just because I have parts that encourage exploration, and I want to like logically deny that exploration. Like if you can't go somewhere, I want it to be like it's just because there's a wall in the way, as opposed to just this is an invisible wall. You're not supposed to head out in this direction. Like that's not cool to me. But that might not be something I can fix or deal with. Alas. Okay, cool. Alright, so this area. You go through there, you go up, and you pop out the top. Yeah. Let's get some jazz up in here. Just Missed You by Joshua Morse. Yeah. 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 Alright. This is Chiptunes Win Volume 2, by the way. Okay. So this should be good. Let's grab this little block. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, so this is, I'm just like blocking it out basically. Blocking out like this kind of area. Okay, that's good. Let's see. Captain Cyberspace. Okay, looks cool. I thought it is a customized Mac OS. Nope. I'm sure you can customize the Mac. I don't usually use. Well, I don't have a Mac, so I don't use Mac. So I'm not too sure about like customization options that are available. Okay, that's pretty good. So the challenge will be in rising up this tower. Let's see. So we'll put this down here. Oh, I had a 2. Oh, I didn't even know I had a 2 block thing. Oh, well I did that probably because it looks, yeah, it looks pretty good. We'll use it on the corners. There we go. Scroll back down. Yeah, I'm thinking like you can go up some stairs. Oh, you got a platform. And you can come up here, yeah. And then this can be like maybe down the floor or something. Or no way, I like that you can like I want you to have to pass this thing though. That you have to pass it. Maybe I could just make this wider. But I also like that it's kind of like it makes kind of sense from the outside. I guess we're just gonna have to abandon the idea that it makes sense from the outside. Yeah, we'll position it like that. We don't need this one here. Whoops, rotate it. Yeah, this is running a little bit slower because okay, so this is inside of it, yeah. Running a little bit slower because this is being streamed, so it's a little bit laggy, but still usable. I can still work with this. Yeah, so we'll make it so that you have to pass like this. How did I miss something, or I don't need that. There we go. Did I miss a lock or something? Yeah, it seems it's offset here. I thought I remember it being even. Must have made a mistake. Nathan Miller says he's using the Budgie desktop environment atop his Solus Linux. Yep. There's plenty of others that can replicate, simulate, or diverge into its own feel available on Linux. That's correct. Lots of options when it comes to how you view your Linux distribution or desktop. Okay, I guess it's just... Yeah, okay, so it's just that. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that's good. I didn't have anything surrounding this. Strange. Okay. I'm just being lazy and doing this. Like I'm not trying to do this correctly at all. I'm just like, yeah, just copy and paste, copy and paste. Who cares if there's like 100 objects otherwise that don't need to be here. Okay, so that's good. Okay, that's good. Save. All right, so you have to cross this area, but I want you to be able to ascend, and then you climb the tower. Alright, we'll put it here. These can, whoops, these can go over here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, usually I fill out the dark areas afterward, because it's just kind of tedious to do otherwise. I'm gonna pull up some OC remix tunes at this point. Let's switch gears. Let's see. How about some Final Fantasy VI Roughneck Terra OC remix by Halk? Actually, I could just make this room like twice as large vertically. Oh man, what if I just did that though? Nah, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. I'm like, I'm considering something and it's like, it's not worth it. Unless it is. I don't think it is. Okay. Let's add a leg platform here. I think you can make that jump. think that do it more or less. Ah, yeah, the stream's like it just dropped again. Whatever. I'm already an hour in. I'm not stopping now. Streams is like if it's gonna drop, it's gonna drop. I'm just gonna keep going. Let's see. We got a message. Nick Clavin says, "Hello, Solarloon. Hi. I'm just getting started in game development. I finally learned enough that I'm moving on to larger projects. Any recommendations for building a community to become known?" Huh. Like, I would say start immediately. That's the first thing. Yeah, that's like the most important thing is start like right now. Like, post on Twitter, post on Facebook, post on, you know, Instagram, whatever you can post on regularly. Post there, attract people. I use Twitter because you got like lots of game devs on there, and you have a little bit of ability to text, to post text like code and stuff. You can post links, which is nice. I also have obviously a YouTube channel. Oh, in case you don't know, yeah, I have a YouTube channel where I have like tutorials and things like that, as well as devlog videos and stuff like that. So if you're interested, feel free to stop by. It should be as simple as just like clicking my face or something. like I think it's like you can just click like directly on the channel like art or whatever and subscribe or check out my channel. But yeah, YouTube channel, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, forums. You know, if you want to post on forums. Let's see, I just need to post something real quick. I just now got someone's joke. Someone posted, "You have a YouTube?" and it's just like I didn't catch that. That's funny. Okay, Mariku Junrei, you got me. You got me. That was actually. I was like, yeah, check it out. Like, you know, I was seriously about to like paste in my YouTube URL. Like, yeah, here's my YouTube channel. It's like, I just completely missed the joke. Oh man. Okay, so this is doable at least. I feel like this is an area that kind of makes sense. Not a huge amount of sense, but enough sense to be playable. I can refine it a little bit later. People keep like now. Okay, O&M just got in on it and said like, "What's a YouTube, by the way?" Like, I can't find the channel. I was about to be like, "Oh yeah, here it is." Like, because I can't see what you might see. Like, I'm not sure. You know, I'm looking at like the back end, so to speak. So I'm like, I can make assumptions of what should be there, but I can't make assumptions of what you see. So I'm like, yeah, okay, let me give you a link. You guys are gonna just like destroy me one day. You're gonna be like, "Yo, Solarloon, didn't you hear today is Don't Breathe Air today?" I'm gonna be like, "Oh, really? Oh man, I gotta make up for lost time." Okay, so this is a start. This should be a start. We can do something with this a little bit. Actually, I don't want to use any enemies that I already have. I want to make a new enemy. So we'll leave that for later. So you come up here, you come over here. Yeah, I did this so stupidly. Oh well. Marugu Junrei. Oh, this isn't Daily Motion, huh? O and M. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's live on Vimeo. Just everybody and their mom is getting it wrong. Didn't you guys hear? It's on YouTube. No. Oh man. Okay, let's add a vertical pillar. Not a pillar. What's it called? Not a strut. Beam. This is fine. Okay. Oh man, maybe I should make it so that you have to climb on the outside of this. Kinda like that idea, but there's not enough room for this. There's not enough room for that idea to like really bear interesting. I could have you like pop out, but I already have that over here. That's okay, we'll just keep it inside. Okay. Yeah, all the objects in this area is like slowing down Blender to a pretty like bad degree. Okay, but this should be still usable. Come on, Blender, don't die on me. All right, so I'm thinking like, let's see what enemies I have. What enemies let me open a sprite. Yeah, the stream might just be choppy. I'm not gonna stop at this point. It's been too long. Okay, so I have these little shrubs that I wanted to put in there. Shinmu Amorel OC remix. Always a classic. Love this song. It's so chill. Okay. Armadillon. I don't have anything. Did I animate this guy? I did. Oh my goodness. I had no idea. I completely forgot about this guy. I guess he's about to get a thing. Let's do it. Let's see. Tag. This is walk. Yeah, okay, this is fine. And this is spin. And this is, we'll call this rev. We'll need JSON data too. Yeah. Nick Clavan. Oh, also, I've been following Gearend for a while. Thank you. And was wondering how much time you spend daily on it. I'd like to attempt a project of a similar size. Is that possible while also a college student? Sure. I've been, like, for the past few days, I've been working on this, like, pretty much every time I get a free moment. So it's been, like, I don't know, on average, maybe 8 hours. Like, I've been solidly just, like, banging away for the past, like, maybe 4 days, 3 days. On average. Maybe 6 hours on average. But with, like, before that, I was working more leniently, maybe, like, on average, maybe an hour a day. Because, I mean, some days I wouldn't do anything, and other days I would work, you know, for a solid, 4 hours, 3 hours, whatever. So it's kind of hard to peg down how much time I would spend on this particular project, like, every day. But I would think for a college student, yeah, you could do it. I would say, I mean, like, yeah, I would say that it's definitely possible if you're a college student. Yeah. So if you're interested in doing something like this, yeah, I would say, give it a try. I would also say to both like shoot really low in terms of like your beginning, like rather than just saying, okay, well, let me just start playing the game. You might want to say like, okay, let me make like a little tiny version of the game, and then expand on that and grow that. And if it happens like naturally, I feel like you might have something cool. Because I started off this idea basically with the knowledge it's going to be this big game, and I had to cut some stuff back. I feel like if I had started the game in like a super duper reduced scope, like one room is one zone, you complete each room, and then you complete the boss, and it's like maybe 2 minutes, and the game's done. And then from that stage, went back and like just added more rooms and fleshed it out like slowly. I feel like that might have been a really good approach, because then I could have had basically kind of had an idea for how big each zone should be, and worked on each zone individually and equally, rather than like putting a whole bunch of time into the hub zone and then putting a whole bunch of time into this zone and that zone, and then saying, oh, I don't have time to add another zone, or this is too uneven, or this zone isn't fun enough, or isn't unique enough. So like if I was going to make this kind of game, or if I was recommending someone to make this kind of game, I would say basically like, that just looks weird. I would say basically to kind of like, I think it wouldn't even be for this kind of game. I think this is just kind of like general advice for game development, is to make your minimum viable product, and then go from there. So if you say, oh, I want to make a Metroid like, then make the minimum viable game that is your idea and a Metroid like, and then from that point extend it. So if you're like, oh, I want to make a game like literally Super Metroid, well then get you have character, you have movement, you have item, you have upgrade, you have boss, you have ending. Okay, then from that point grow it. I would say like that might be a good approach, something like that. But then again, I mean, everyone's different. You can't really say for sure like what's the correct approach, because if it works, it works. Man, Blender is so slow right now. Owen M says, I've been gingerly working on a project of my own for a bit. It is a 2D top-down arena versus game where each player has plays as a tank that uses a grappling hook as their main way of getting around. That sounds interesting. Cool. It's nothing too complicated as of now, but I'm liking the direction it's taking. I have most of the key concepts in place. That's good. So yeah, I would say like that. Like you might want to aim for the key concepts first. Once those are in place, then it should be relatively simple to make the rest of the game, because, well, you got the core stuff done. Okay, there we go. Cool. So I'm thinking something like you come in this door here. The other door is up here, and you're just climbing. That sounds cool, but I think you need more. I need more room than just a single room width. I think I need more. Maybe just 1.5 actually. Maruku Junrei says, the hard part for me is while working full time, along with learning, finding whatever time is left to continue working between sleeping, learning, and being a bad NPC. That's pretty funny, actually. Just like people ask for your help, and you just like, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want to speak to your manager. I'm sorry. Welcome to the city of Hyrule. Like, I mean, you're just like, you got nothing. Oh man. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I might want to split this out a little bit because it's running pretty slowly at this stage. Okay. Swipe Fast Studios. What do you think of the Godot engine? I think it's a fine engine. If you like Godot, or if you like, I guess, like Python-like languages, which I do, you might want to check it out. It seems like a great engine. I'm not a fan of just, I mean, even though it's a small engine, it's still really heavy, I think, because they have to, do everything themselves. So it's like, I mean, that's kind of like an of course kind of thing, but it's still kind of heavy. Because, the code editor, they have to make that themselves. The, everything they have to do themselves, which is, fine, but I'm more of a small fan of small engines, like BDX, specifically because it leaves you to do, like, it just is concerned about the important parts, so to speak, of the engine, like, I mean, like, drawing things, importing data, exporting data. But like a code editor, no, that's outside outside of the scope of the engine. A node editor, no, that's outside the scope of the engine. A 3D editor, that's outside the scope. That's why I like it, because it draws on Blender, it draws on LibGDX. So really, it draws on Bullet for physics. So really, the only thing there is the stuff that needs to hold these things together. That's why I like the approach of BDX, because it's just like it's purely, just what's necessary to actually make your idea. Because Godot is it's a little heavier. It's still not like heavy, but it's still more to it. So even if I wanted to add code to it or fix it, there's a lot to learn, and there's a lot of code base there. So it's kind of like it's kind of hard for me to kind of like get into it and be super hyped about it. I think it works really well for what it is, I would say, but it's at the same time, I can understand why somebody might not like it. Okay, so I'm just blocking this out right now. So I gotta put something here. I guess I'll put the armadillo at the top of the stairs, and he'll like fly down. I think there's enough room for that. He'll fly down and attack you. Maybe until he hits a wall, and then he'll like turn around. Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. Dang, I'm kind of tempted to do like a... Actually, I can like make this a better walk cycle in like 1 second. Let me just do this. We don't need that. Okay. Let's see. Never mind what I said about I can make this better walk cycle in like 1 second. This is fine the way it is. Okay, so Armadillo's gonna fall down the stairs. I'm trying to... I guess that's okay. Something like that anyway. I guess I'll put a sec cam here. Like right there. Something like that's pretty good. So then you come up. I guess I have to figure out what else to do with this space. And then you come up here. And this is where the item capsule is. What? Wait, what, I completely forgot. What? Shield. The bazooka. Okay, the bazooka. So I need to make blocks that you can't break through otherwise. Let's switch again. Super Smash Bros. The Life and Death of Kirby, I believe is the full title. Yeah, OC Remix. By Insert Rupee. So the armadillos will be here, they'll kick down. That's strange. The music just cut out. Strange. Very strange. Well, not really. I have an idea of why this. I have a bit of an idea why this is happening, but yeah, shouldn't have just cut out in the middle of. Marakujin says, usually when the music cuts out, it means you have defeated all enemies in the area. That's pretty funny. Okay. Yeah, usually this isn't so slow. Maybe I should kick this out to another thing. I don't know. Yeah. I'm seriously considering breaking this out into its own blend file. I'll do it, I guess, because it's just like, this is slow for no reason. I don't want to do that, though. Not yet. This just doesn't really feel right. Oops. Okay. Yeah, this just kind of feels weird. This setup. Maybe I should playtest it and see how it kind of feels. Well, let me actually make that enemy first. Okay, so this is going to be the collision mesh for this guy. And this is going to be the sprite. I guess actually we don't need to do that. Give me Ian. That's fine. Ian Armadillon. I think that's the name of the sprite. Is that right? Yeah, Armadillon. Okay. There we go. Let's see what else we got. Oh, it's like super low. I couldn't find it. Okay, let's see. Let's get some Cave Story. Cave Story, Moon Rhapsody, OC Remix, Drum Ultima. Okay, so this should be working at this point. Let's get the spawner for this guy. SPEN Armadillon. We want the Armadillon. Oh, I don't have the thing. I don't have the sprite set up. Armadillon SPR. Set the sprite there. Looking for, yep. Save. Okay. Alright, so then let's make this its own group. SPEN Armadillon. Set the offset. Okay. This is Armadillon. How am I missing this? Armadillon. I just could not hit enter for the life of me. Okay. Save. Alright, we're gonna write a new enemy right quick. Oops, it extends entity. Its health is, we'll say, 12 max. It's got a state. AI, or rather a component. Basically, I can't think of the name of it now. Finite state machine, FSM. AI equals new component. Game object. This. Okay. And then state. Spinning equals new state. Import class state. Okay. And then state waiting equals new state. I guess it's just two states, right? Spinning and waiting. Yeah, that's fine. I guess I'll just say wait and spin. And then AI dot state wait. Okay. Now, Swipe Fast Studios, what is your favorite retro game system? As the stream quality drops significantly, suddenly. What is your favorite retro game system? What do you mean by retro? Like sub PS2? Because PS2 was pretty great. Do you mean retro like NES or SNES? Man, NES, SNES, PS1. Oh man, maybe SNES, because like out of all the retro game systems, I feel like that pretty much had like the best spread of really high quality games. Maybe like PS1 was really great because you had like just like a whole bunch of just like out there games on PS1. Like, oh man, between PS1 and PS2, they're like such, like PS1 had a lot of good games, and PS2 had a lot of great games too. PS1 specifically because it was right in that area where 3D was just coming around, So like you had some really inventive games that were like not quite 3D, not quite 2D, because that was just kind of like the limitations of the system kind of thing. Like I'm trying to think of an example. Like Parappa the Rappa is kind of like if they just had 3D models, they might have just gone with 3D. I guess Paper Mario is kind of similar. It came around on this N64 possibly because of, well, they had a full 3D Mario before that, so they might, well, but you had a lot of NPCs too, like in Paper Mario, so it might not have been possible to have like a lot of NPCs on a screen. I don't know. Like and maintain fidelity. Paper Mario was pretty graphically good looking. Swipe Fast Studio says, just asking because I am currently collecting games for PS1 and GameCube. I don't have, I had a GameCube, but I didn't have a lot of games for it. So that's kind of like something I would like to collect games for too, just because I don't have a lot of games. And PS1, I want to collect both games for that, because I feel like both consoles were like, I didn't know a lot of GameCube games. PS1 had a lot of great quality games, so it's like maybe my favorite console I might say was like is either PS1 or PS2. I don't remember the SNES too well. I know that there was a lot of great games on it, but I don't remember it as well as I do PS2 specifically. That was like phenomenal, I would say. Like just it was a lot of just really out there strange games for PS2. And it lasted a pretty long time. Okay. So we'll just continue here. I like PS1 because of the Tony Hawk days. Yeah, Swipe Fast Studios. Tony Hawk was a pretty great series. It's kind of strange because like it was superseded by Skate, and like both of them died out. Even though Skate was really popular and they made 3 of them, they just kind of stopped making them, and they kind of stopped making Tony Hawk 2. Like they kept going, but it wasn't really any good as far as I understood. The last one I played was Project 8, I think. We had Thug, we had Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 and 2. I don't remember if we had the first one. I think we rented it though. But yeah, we had the second one for sure on a computer. I think I still have the disc in here somewhere. And then the third one and fourth one I think we had on PS2. We had other, and there was like, it was such a, like there were so many different like extreme sports games. Dave Mirra BMX, there's 2 of those. Matt Hoffman had a BMX game. Shaun White had a BMX game, I think. Snowboarding. Shaun White snowboarding. But I think that might have been on Xbox 360. And then yeah, that's right, it was on Xbox 360. There was another, you had X Games, but there was another game. It was snowboarding. Shaun something. It was Shaun something snowboarding. We had the disc. I can't remember what it's called offhand though. It was like Sean Miller or something. Snowboarding. There was like 12 different extreme sports games that all had the same format of like tricks, grinds, points, objectives. It was just like not Shaun White. I mean, in addition to Shaun White, he had a skateboarding game. I don't know if he had snowboarding. I guess he might have, but there was another person whose first name was Sean that had another like pro snowboarder and they had their snowboarding game. It was not Shaun White. It was something else. SSX, yeah, there was several of those, but that's not the game I'm thinking of. I can't remember it. I should just like check it up here, but I'm not sure. I got stuff to do. Okay. So it's going to wait for a second. Well, I guess there's no waiting. Well, no. If you approach it, it's going to switch to the spin state. That's fine. If excuse me. Target. Setting the target here. Target equals syscon.player. If target is not equal to null. Well, the target is not equal to null, and target it's vec2 target that length is less than like 8, I guess we'll say. Then AI.state spin. timer T equals new timer. Timer will set. Maruku Junrei says, I'm gonna let you finish, but Snowboard Kids on the N64 was where it was at. You're basically right. I had Snowboard Kids too. That mess was bananas, dude. Snowboard Kids 2 was like... it was actually pretty crazy. It was like... oh man, it was... it was like... ah man, it was... it was pretty good, because you had different characters, and you had different boards, and there was different items. It's like Mario Kart mixed with Tony Hawk. That was pretty... yeah, it's pretty good. That was a pretty good game. There was a lot of like good extreme sports games. Like, even the mediocre ones, like Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX. Not Dave Mirra, Matt Hoffman. Was like, it was pretty good. Like, it was still kind of fun. Let's see, okay. So, when you start the spin, rather, when you get to the state, is it on enter? Is that what it's on? Oh no, it's just enter. T dot restart. And we also want to create an ace sprite. Anim. So new a sprite anim for the sprite, which is, I guess we'll just say children.get by property SPR 32 by 32 false true ASE.load components.add ASE. That's fine. Oh, I guess you'll never need a walk cycle because he's gonna just spin. Yeah, so I'll just make an idle thing here from 2. This will be idle. Worm says, "Yo, Soroloon, do you ever plan on doing a face reveal or not? Just curious." That's a good question. Will I do a face reveal? So far, I've kept my face hidden for literally multiple years. No one knows what I look like truly on the internet. I kind of like that. I kind of like that, like, no one really knows what I look like. Like, everyone else has, like, face cams and stuff when they're streaming. And I can understand why you would want that in certain respects, especially for coding. Like, even if you're doing anything instructional, gestures is kind of important. But at the same time, it's like, well, people don't really need to see what I look like. It's not that critical. Or rev, actually. Public void, enter, AC.play, idle, main, if spin, you start spin rev, timer equals 1, and we say if timer dot done, then we say if, okay, well, let's use this float face here equals 0, else face here, well, if target dot position dot x is greater than position dot x, or I guess I could just do, yeah, that's fine. Face steer equals 1, otherwise face steer equals -1. Velocity face steer times 10 0 velocity dot z. Okay. Muraku Junrei says, get him to 1 million subs. Basically, if you maybe, you go ahead and do that, and yeah, you do that, and basically, maybe I'll reveal my face. Let's see. Yeah, actually, let's. ET says, what we need is more Sunbox vids if you feel like it. I'm always up for Sunbox vids. Sunbox is a great program. I always like to make music in it and do tutorials and tips and stuff like that in it. Just a limited amount of time. If you want to encourage me, feel free to click the link in the description to head to my Patreon. Patreon is a service where people can pledge money to their favorite creators and in return get awesome gifts. And yeah, I was just, you might have thought that I was going to go through the entire thing. But yeah, if you actually want to encourage it's creation, feel free. I'm always up for $1 or $2 on my Patreon. That's always nice. Thanks. Okay, so let's see. When you're actually going here, you want to play the spin animation. Okay. So this, I'm kind of stumbling through this right now. Because I need to basically finish this area, and I have an idea of what it should look like, but it's just slow going. Let's see, the player's over here, yeah. Yeah, it's a little just slow. That's okay. I can keep going. I'll keep making this game if it kills me. Hopefully it won't kill me. What's it called? Player. Oh man, cinema. Oh man, I don't remember what this thing I'm thinking of is. Oh, it's Epps Wake Up. Yeah, okay. We'll skip this for now. Okay, let's see if this actually works. Okay. Oh, that does... Yeah, it's not right. That was not right. I'm guessing I didn't parent this. I forgot. Yep. Okay, let's parent this. Done, and then let's parent this to this one up here. Done. I'm not going to actually be able to get up there right now, but it's fine just to get an idea. Okay, there we go. Okay, why did that happen? Because it couldn't add something. I'm guessing it tried to spawn in the armadillo enemy, and it doesn't. Okay, I didn't name it correctly. It's supposed to be EN armadillo. Enemy armadillo. What'd I do? Oh, okay, I messed. Oh, that's right. I forgot to actually. Well, that's not. Oh, that's not necessary. I'll just do this the correct way. There we go. What did I do this time? Let's see. 19. Oh, I didn't call super dot in it. Okay, I think we're good on anything else. Why am I constantly SE equals oh. Why am I constantly making these mistakes? I also forgot to put this into the components list. Okay. Alright, that should do it, I think. Oh, I didn't catch it. Okay. Stream went out. Seems like it's working okay. It might just be choppy. Well, it's been choppy. Okay, there we go. Finally. Whoa, that is not whoa. Good night. Yeah, I think. I don't see. Yeah, stream seems to be up. Okay, this just is. Yeah, I know what's going on. Okay, let's fix this. This should be non-static or not collision. Okay. Yeah, at least it's still on screen. Yeah. I should just put epsilon in the correct location. Okay. All right, that's better. Let's just. There we go. Alright, that's not right either. So let's fix it. Okay, so when he's revving, let's see, the revving animation isn't really an animation, it's just him sitting like that. That should probably be the revving animation. And so this is the same animation. So maybe I'll just play the spinning animation with the dust particle. Do I have the dust particle? Let's see. Or is it somewhere around here? Is it something I spawn, or is it something that's on the player? Let's see. It's on the. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just do like. Wait, is it parented or? Okay, it is parented. Where's the legs? That's weird. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just put this over here. Let's lock it, yeah. I guess we want it in front. Parent it. Okay. So we don't really need a rev thing. I guess we could do it like this. Nah, it's okay. We'll just, yeah, keep that over to the end. Let's play this a little faster. Yeah. Excuse me. Let's see. Leg skates. Particle. Copy and paste. Okay, so dust particle dot visible false. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna have it be invisible and then have it turn visible when necessary. Oh, I guess I'll have to reorient it though. Yeah, so yeah, okay. Owen M says Gearend Armadillon Ball minigame confirmed. Yes, this is the true metagame of Gearend. It was all a front for Armadillon Ball. Let's see, spin. Okay, so when you're in this state, we want sprite dust anim dot flip. Is it UV scale X to be set to face direction, and then we want a dust anim dot position or dust sprite dust particle dot position. P vector 3fp equals dust particle dot position. Import that. P dot x plus equal face deer. I think that's it. Or wait, is it reversed? Let's see. So when it's okay, yeah. So we want the scale to be negative. Let's see. So you're spinning velocity.z. Oh, it's probably because the. Oh yeah, because this is friction. Armadillon. We want friction to be set to 0. That's probably part of it. Before we do anything else, let's just kick the player over here, just because. Why not? We need to have him somewhere for testing. Okay. Let's see. Problem in enter. Let's see. Enter for. Okay, it doesn't say what state. Is it? Oh, it just right. Okay, 49. So it's here. All right. So the dust particle doesn't exist. That's what it's trying to tell me. Oh. Man, I keep forgetting. This has to be at the bottom. I don't know why I keep putting it elsewhere. Yeah, this is a lot of lead up to to this stupid little simple enemy. Okay, there we go. Great. That should fix it. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Okay, so that's that. We want it to be negative face steer on both. And then I think it should be basically correct at this point. Yeah, okay. That's not bad. We want the Z to be like a little further down. We want to charge only like once that actually starts moving, we want the dust animation dust particle to be invisible. And then we want think we want it to face the other way. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Cool. Let's give it something to damage us on touch. Components.add new damage on touch. We're gonna give it a 4. Well, I guess we'll do it like this because that kind of is rude. Damage on touch, DOT. DOT equals new damage on touch. DOT. Okay, so we're gonna make it so that it's actually inactive and activates only when it's actually spinning. And then otherwise, damage on touch is false. Okay, inactive rather. Okay, so that's, yeah. The stream is like just cutting out willy-nilly left and right. Yeah, this will be the end, and I guess next time I'll have to like restart my router before the stream just to confirm like there's no issues. I'm guessing because last time I streamed I think it was fine, but today it's just been like spotty. Okay, so this is the first. This is working, I think. Let's see. What's the problems with it currently? Okay, that works. Let's see. What's up with this? Okay, margin is... okay, I gotta just push him down like that. Okay. And then also... oh, you shouldn't be able to stand on him. That's what I needed to do. Actually, I guess you don't need to... I could just make... nah, you can't be ghost. Okay. Next thing we need to do is have it so that when he hits a wall, like he pops up or something. So we'll just make it an entire new state for that. We'll call it pop up. Let's see. If touching property solid, touching objects dot get by property solid. Let's see again. Other equals this, and then touching. Oh man, collision. I just added this, so I'm not sure. Getting manifold for collision, other. Okay, so... oh, but that's true. Okay. I guess we'll have to loop through. Let's see, there's a question. Swipe Fast Studios. Will you put any secrets or Easter eggs? Yeah, there will be a lot of secrets. Well, I mean, the nature of Metroid Lex is just discovery, so... you know, you're gonna look around and find stuff, and... you know, there's gonna be secrets, and you're gonna find them, and you know there'll be items and things like that. If you mean like references to other games, I haven't put those in. I wasn't really planning to. I wanted to kind of keep other things, other references, kind of out, and just kind of focus on the game. But the game's not done yet, so. And yeah, there's little secrets here and there. Getting items can be thought of as secrets, but if you mean like kind of self-referential things, there's not really too much of that in there. or things that reference other games. Okay, so for, yeah, I can't do it this way. For game object other in touching objects, if other dot property, I guess I don't need to have this then, because I'm looping through every touching game object anyway. If other dot props dot contains key solid, if other dot, or we want to get collision manifold for collision other collision. Let's see, manifold persistent manifold man equals this. Okay, so the idea behind this is basically I'm trying to tell where I collide with another object, because the idea is basically, zoom back, the armadillo is going to fly down here, and once it runs into a wall, it's going to say, oh, I just ran into a wall. So rather than casting a ray, which is what I would usually do, or having a body here that just detects for a collision, I'm going to specifically check for a collision and then get the manifold and get the contact point. And then get the world position on A. So let's print that out. And then let's also print out position not minus, or I guess that minus position. So hopefully this will tell us basically like, is it to our right or not? That's what we're trying to determine. Is, did I run into a wall or did I run into the ground? Okay. Let's close this. So we have, yeah, okay, this is pretty much what you'd expect. So the numbers, these numbers here are the position of the object in the game world, and then this number is the position, I'm sorry, the position of the collision in the game world, and this is the position of the collision minus the position of the armadillo. And the difference, as you can see, is 1 in the X position. So basically 1 over in the X position, and then 0 on the Y position, and or 0.02 on the Y position, and negative 0.002 on the Z position. So that's good. That tells us basically, yeah, I just ran into a wall. So we'll say diff equals position man dot get contact point 0 dot position on world A dot minus position. This is great because before this I had no real system to determine where a collision happened. Now I do, which is great. So if diff.x, and then the other one here is basically the other one here is basically the collision with the ground. So we don't care too much about this one. We want to ignore it. So if the difference on the z-axis, if the difference on the z-axis is less than, we'll say 0.002, well, I guess it doesn't matter too much. No, okay, because the way I designed this, I'm thinking it's a cube. I designed it so it can only collide basically at this point. So it's going to be, okay, so yeah, we're good. So we say if diff.x is equal, I guess I want like math.sine num diff.x is equal to face deer. That means we collided with something in the same direction as we're heading. And so we can say AI.state pop up. Let's try it. No guarantees, but I think it should work. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. It worked. He popped up. Exactly what we wanted. Perfectamundo. And now we say, we'll just do it like this. Just copy and paste this code that says, if we collide with something and it's on the ground, basically. If diff.z is less than 0, then we go back to idle or awake state. Collide with the ground. Cool, cool. Yeah, what I would like is to have like a, because I think you can do, yeah, you can do like touching objects.get by, but I would like to maybe like a gets by property, gets by components, and have it component and have it return like multiple objects that fulfill the condition. Fonzie 1906, what are you doing? I'm making a new enemy that hopefully will actually, we want this in main. I'm making well, not in main, we want it here. Yeah. Let's see, what am I doing? I am working on a video game. A game of my own, yeah, creation. Do I remember you? Yeah, I believe so. You were looking for advice on running a YouTube channel, if I recall. Oh no. Oh no, this is this is not correct at all. Okay. Yeah, that's just not correct, like, at all. He's all over the place. Let's see, I think wait, spin, t.restart, t.done, velocity, is to play, on the visible, false. O and M, good night, thanks for stopping by. Fonzie 1906, where can I find your game? You can't find it anywhere yet because it's not released. It should be released very soon. It might be released as soon as tonight or tomorrow. Like, it's pretty close. I'm looking at like basically releasing it on itch, I think, first, and then from there going to Steam later. So like, keep an eye out on my YouTube channel, because I'm probably gonna make a YouTube video that says like, yeah, it's available. Please feel free to like get it for a little bit off on itch, and you'll get a free Steam key when it's available on Steam. Yeah, Fonzie 1906, yeah, where it will be published on itch.io as well as on Steam. Okay, so something is just like not working at all when it comes to this. Yeah, I think it's because, yeah, we will probably want to, let's create a timer real quick. Then we say t.restart, and then if t.done, and then we go from there. Okay. He's not waiting. That's what it is. Okay. We'll say at least one. Pause. Restart. T.pause. T.done. Then AI spin. Yeah. Okay. Restart. Okay. T.restart. T.done. Okay. Stuffed armadillo. Let's see. What's... He's just like not moving at all. Let's also fix this. There we go. Okay, that's good. The target is not even null. T dot done. Oh, yeah, I didn't want to pause it actually. Oh, no, I did want to pause it. Okay, now I remember why. Yeah. T dot resume. There we go. Okay, so it's working, it's just slow. Alright, well, it's not perfect, but it's working. Let's see. Worm. Thank you very much for stopping by. Also, I'm kind of done too. So I'm winding down. I've just got a couple of things I need to do here. Velocity.c. And then, yeah, that's basically it. I have to refine this some more, but the idea is basically you climb this tower, go in here, and there's an item up here, and that's like the last, more or less the last thing I wanted to add. One of the last few things. Yeah, that's about it. Hopefully we'll see the game done in the next couple of days. I keep saying that, but hopefully it's going to be true. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching. I've been SolarLoon, and I'm tired. I've been streaming for a couple hours, so I'm good. It's time for me to go. Alright, thank you. See ya.